Shaka made it. Shaka made it. Shenanigans. 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 Where is he at? Shenanigans. I'm in your fucking house. It's shenanigans. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. Hey. Shenanigans, come here. Shenanigans. What you gonna be? Shenanigans. What you gonna see? Shenanigans. Best podcast on the East. Shenanigans. Yeah, running through the streets. Shenanigans. Yeah, what you wanna be? Shenanigans. It's shenanigans. 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 Went to Walmart. Shenanigans. Bought at Target. Shenanigans. Taking shit. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Shenanigan podcast. Pets on the network. Shenanigan podcast. The internet network. Shenanigans.
What's happening? Is everyone out there? Oh, Jesus, what's going on here? How we doing, everybody? It's been a long time. Got a little update going on here. Got a story to tell. Looks like here recently the police called me and they said, hey, Mr. Egbert, whatever. We have reason to believe that we have a warrant for your arrest. Looks like something to do with I missed some jury duty or some shit, right? So the guy this is a fucking Sunday. Guy calls me up and says, hey, this is Detective so-and-so from the Josephine County so-and-so, and, you know, we're trying to help a brother out. Looks like you may have missed jury duty, and we sent you a summons, and it was signed for. And they give one of my previous addresses, and they say, hey, looks like you're in contempt of court and failure to appear and all this shit. So I said, all right, well, I mean, who signed this letter that you're saying that I failed to appear and all this stuff? And they said, well, this lady at this address that I don't know if they know at the time that I used to live at, but that I used to live at. And I said, well, I don't live there. I haven't lived there in over a year. I have a new residence now, and that's where I live, and so that's not me, obviously, so you guys can basically repair your issue or do something. I don't know, go fuck yourself. That's basically what I was telling them. And they said that, no, that's not how this works, quote unquote, Mr. Egbert. What we are going to need is you to come down to our station, or we're going to have you do some type of affidavit. But you know what we can do? We can just do like a little Zoom meeting with you and my court clerk and get it all figured out, and you know what, just pay us a little money and it'll all go away. And so I was like, what do you mean? I have done nothing wrong. So I don't believe that the onus is on me. It should be on you to investigate this mistake and get it handled. Well, turns out they didn't like the sound of that. They said, well, sir, you're going to need to fix it, or we're going to put a warrant out for your arrest. And I said, well, I guess then this doesn't make any sense to me that I've done nothing wrong, yet you're threatening to arrest me. And as this continues on, I'm pretty heated. I don't have nice things to say. I don't believe these people at all. I think they're full of shit, to be honest with you. But obviously, I'm caught up in the moment, and my buddies are telling me, hey, this sounds pretty stupid, man. People don't call you on a Sunday. The guy sounds like he was from the South too, and these dudes here don't sound like. I guess there was a captain involved, and he also sounded like he was from the South. I was like, wow, what is the odds of two of our sheriffs being from the South, right? I guess it could happen. A lot of people are from Texas and Alabama and shit, but that was a little surprising to me. So I just don't think that I'm going to give you guys some money. I think that the best thing to do would be for you to maybe send me a copy of your ID so I can know you're the police, because it sounds pretty messed up to me. And so the guy was getting like shitty about it and saying something about he's gonna come down where I'm at because he knows that's where the drugs are. And I'm like, I work for a major corporation. We're on the public market, dude. I can promise you the one thing you're not gonna find coming in and out of our place is drugs. Like, money maybe, tons and tons of profits, you know, maybe some good customer service, but there's no drug ring at the place I work. It wouldn't make sense. They would probably lose money to sell drugs. That's dumb. Anyways, whatever. So that's when I knew that these people were frauds. And so I contacted the local Josephine. I called the number back. And the message machine was for a local Josephine County guy named Mike. And he's not like a regular old guy, no southern accent. And I feel like these douchebags were trying to pull one over on me. And I think because in my past I've done, I've sent emails and letters to municipalities when I see a video of their police, you know, abusing their power or someone not doing the right thing. And, you know, basically the way I look at it is if you worked at Walmart and you did the same thing, then you would probably be fired. That in a government position, whether it's a police officer or whatever it is, a teacher, anything like that, you should be held to a certain standard as well. And that's what we're finding with a lot of these, they're called audits typically, is that the people aren't trained properly to deal with the public. You know, they get their schooling or their training, and they're trained, especially police, to be in control. And the reason why they're in control is so they can rectify the situation, so on and so forth. And what ends up happening a lot of times is the police don't really know why they're asking for your ID. They just know that they're supposed to because they're trying to prevent crime. Well, crime prevention is damn near impossible. You can't read someone's mind and know if they're going to commit a crime. So all you can do is look for things that are out of the ordinary, ask a lot of questions, so on and so forth. And so I think the police should absolutely do that. But what happens is they're never told, I think a lot of times, that when they ask those questions, they ask for ID, that there are things that there's processes that they need to go through. You know, you can't turn everyone into a criminal. You can't prevent every crime, I think, is what that just simply comes down to. So, yeah, I think the cops are great. I think what had happened, though, is I think these may have been some police that I have been outing, and they were probably trying to get one over on me by, you know, saying that I owe some money and, you know, just trying to pull one over on me, just like those fucking dirty cops do from time to time. And to be honest with you, where I live, and I tell everyone I know this, I don't think that those audits that they do necessarily would work really well here, because I think if the police saw you here not doing shit with a camera, they'd probably just drive by. I don't think they want to deal with people with cameras. I think they want to go catch criminals. Some of these other places, though, I think they're too afraid of what they've done in their past. They're afraid of the camera because they're afraid they'll be exposed. You know, I believe that was what a bald man told me one time. The reason why men are afraid to get bald is because women can see what they're thinking. Anyways, so hey, update for a couple things. Let me click over to my other camera. See, before I was doing this, I had being a little self-conscious because I had a little lump back here. Well, I went ahead and had what seems to be Reggie and Dave removed. There were a couple little fatty masses back there. Now they're gone. Bye-bye, motherfuckers. They were weird, man. I mean, it never caused me any pain or anything like that, but I catch people looking like they were staring at your boobs. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm up here, buddy. I'm over here. And that happened a bit. So now that those are gone, I'm a handsome man again. Gonna get this haircut. Gonna do some shaving. Should be looking pretty spiffy. The weird thing, though, about getting older is the topical map that's on your forehead. You know, I should do it. I understand that it's a really good idea to use a apple cider vinegar will clear up all the little, like, you get little bumps. Like, I've got this one on my eye I've had forever. Can't see in the light, but that right there. It's just a bump. It doesn't do anything. It's not a zinner. It's just a fucking bump that showed up. It says, hey, guess what, fatty? You're getting fucking old, too. How about that? So, on to another gear. When is Deadpool 3 coming out? The issue we run into here is that it's already been way too long since the last one. Free Guy was terrific. It was a lot of fun. But this Deadpool 3, man, all I've heard is that there was going to be a ton of budget. So I'm really hoping it comes out soon. Corey was saying that it's being like produced as we speak. So I'm really optimistic. I can't wait to see it. I think out of all the superheroes, man, that guy's... What the hell just happened to my light? What kind of bullshit system is this? Fucking... I am seriously junior high fucking class up in this. Alright, let's go back to this one then. Fuck you. We need the light on that side. How about that? Now what? Alright, well, I figured I'd get an update out there, get some videos made. I did some Jeep driving. To be totally honest with you, that's what this was going to be, was a nice Jeep drive thing. But what ended up happening is my goddamn phone doesn't want to move the files over to my PC. So how I Bluetooth a small 4-second video took a fucking half hour. It's always fucking something, right? It's always something. So I really don't know what else to tell you. Look, I think you guys should probably subscribe to this. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't really talk about anything too important. I do enjoy people. I like to hear what they have to say. I plan on, hopefully here real soon, having a conversation with a lady here in town who does some doll making. So I'll just leave it at that. If I'm fortunate enough, I can get her on the show and we can party like it's $16.99 with some mead, whatever. Anything else going on out there you guys want me to talk about? Do me a favor, leave me a comment, ask me some questions. You can always, I don't care, dude. I'm just here to have some fun and make some videos and dick around and, you know what I mean? But I've got a bunch of videos from Jeepin'. Like last year, I went with Josh and we took the Gladiator out. Now he's got a 2-door Rubicon. That was on 40s, I think. This was like only on 38s. But we went up the other day, went in the snow, and my butthole slammed shut at one point. So I didn't get videos of that, but I got a video of where we went. Like I got a video from a week before, kind of a little one, and then another one in the same spot the next week showing the snow. And so I'm going to try to get it all put together for you guys, put it out there. It'll be a lot of fun. But in the meantime, keep it up. Have fun. Buy cars. Party like it's your last chance. I don't know what the future holds with all the political shit out there, but I do know that as long as you're having some fun right now and enjoying life, not much can hurt you. So focus on the important stuff. Have fun. I'm trying to take my days off. I'm trying to get back to doing the podcast. I think it's the best thing that people can do. So, hey, I love you guys out there, and keep watching. This is going to be a big year for Shenanigans podcast, because I think after what Corey was saying was we got to add fucking TikTok. So maybe I'll get TikTok famous. Fuck.
I'm in your